Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Schmidtzle. Today we're playing Gnomoria, episode 3, I believe. So basically, I've been very frustrated with this game. I've been frustrated with a lot of games lately, it seems. What I was trying to figure out how to make this plank work, and the game didn't want to work, and I don't know. Z wasn't doing his job, and it was angering me. I didn't like Z at the moment. But we're over it. Z is now paying attention to what I want him to do, so that's good for Z. It's good for us. So right now we need to look at our population and really just see if anybody's doing nothing. Okay, so everybody's stocking items right now, which is fine. If we ever see anybody slacking around, then we tell them to stop being a slacker and really start doing their damn job. You gotta contribute something to this society, and the society will fall apart if you don't contribute something. So if we don't start working together and being friends here, how are we ever gonna really progress? I don't know if we're ever gonna really progress. That's the thing, and we'll see if we can. Right now, we're trying to create another level of crafting bench type of thing so we can really grow and be able to make more stuff is how I'm going to do that. So, I'm sorry, I'm looking at this stuff. So what we don't want to do right now is really replace our walls for our fortress yet. We want these like nice and fancy walls that we can use, and we don't have those yet. So hopefully Z actually does his job. For some reason the game was either glitching out. I don't know. I've been having a lot of glitches lately. See, there he, okay, so the game's not glitching out right now. What I believe is happening is he just needs to make pine logs or pine planks. We'll have him make a few of those, and we'll move that up and make him get to work, because we don't want any slackers in this community, right? So basically, in the previous episode, we discussed, wow, that's a lot of idle people. I don't appreciate that. So what we're gonna make them do is, the hiccups, man, I get them every time I record. Let's see. We'll have people forage the forest. We need all the food. See, the music changing kind of scares me, but I believe the music will change to be a lot more aggressive when we actually do face an enemy. So we don't need to worry about it right now, but keep in mind that there are enemies in this game, and they can really cause some problems for us. So we'll have those people fell those trees. Those people as in our woodcutters. But yeah, that's their job right now. Get rid of all the trees on the land and really piss off Mother Nature. See, look at all those trees that are now mine. And that's what they're going to be doing. So we're going to look at our population again and see if people are slacking around. I believe our miners aren't doing much. Yeah, they aren't doing anything. So we need to get them working, right? That's the way to do it, I believe. So let's go ahead and send these people out and really cause them issues with their lives, because they don't like working. But I like making them work. So too bad, I guess. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just tell them to, oh, you're not gonna, there we go. We're gonna have them do that and really just keep mining out the area. In fact, we'll just make it this one giant, instead of trying to be fancy. So there's probably something we can't mine right there. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna mine like right there. Maybe if it's water, I don't want the caves to, I don't know how the water physics work in this game at all. I don't even really know how this game works. So we don't want to be messing with physics if we don't know how the game works, right? So we got a lot of pine planks there, and we want to keep getting pine planks due to the fact that it'll really help us grow as a civilization. What we want next, though, stonecutter, we would need a chisel. I'm sorry, I'm looking at all these and wondering what is what and who is who and up and down. And I'm really questioning reality at this moment. No, I'm not really questioning reality, but I am questioning stone carver. We want a stone carver. I feel a stone carver would need a stone cutter, though. We're going to try and make as much stuff as possible, really, is what we're going to really do. And hopefully that works out for us. What do we need for a chisel? See, we're fine with chisels, so let's... Come on, man. You're better than this. You can make these as fast as possible. We can really grow. We can do stuff. We can hang out. Z really was pissing me off, though, and I don't like Z anymore. Me and Z don't get along too well. That's okay for now until I murder him. What I do want is a nice wooden floor, so let's look at our wood. Not... wow, you sick person, you thought of something very disturbing there, and I don't know if I appreciate that, but maybe I do. Maybe I'm into that sort of thing. So we want to add a floor. What type of floor do we want, though? I'd imagine a plank floor. So we're going to get all of our birch plank. What? Are you yelling at me right now? What's going on here? Birch plank. And then, okay. Did not work. Maybe we need to remove the floor. Replace the floor. Okay, that works better. I understand. Hopefully that will be enough for us. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. I don't know how many planks it uses per. Hopefully it doesn't use one whole plank, which it looks like it is doing that exact thing I just said. Yeah, it is. That's a sad face right there. I'll tell you that right now. And then Z falls asleep on the job. Damn it, Z. That is a lot of stuff there. Z, you need to be making the workbench. You don't. Okay, so. Well. We're gonna move this up a lot, and we're gonna just say, hey, whatever the games. That's a lot of clicking too. Listen to that clicking. Isn't that just a nice high quality click in your ear? And then we'll move this up, and hopefully it'll work, because I really want to actually start making the civilization a functional society. And if it's not going to be a functional society, what I'm actually thinking about doing is getting a second person to basically craft this stuff for us. I feel a sawmill might actually make this much quicker, but right now it's not really working for us. So what? Okay, let's build a workshop. Let's build another crude workshop. Just build it right there. Really just make another crude workshop just because we can and just because we will. We're going to assign Z to this one. So that way he doesn't ever go anywhere else and gets confused and starts switching workshops. His efficiency is 60%, so that sucks. But that's okay. We will get over it. Look at that floor, though. That is a fancy floor. You're like, wow, Schmidtzle, you are really fancy with your floors. I know that birch floor is just amazing. And I'm really impressed by it, and I'm happy about it, and I just really can't get over the fact that our birch floor is going to be the best floor you've ever seen in reality. So, our population, what are you guys doing? Deceased, professions. Nobody's idle. So, that's good. That's actually really good. Z's secretly a drunk. Is he making his workbench finally? I believe he's actually making the workbench. So if we could start like singing a song in joyfulness of how Z's actually doing his job for once. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That is when it comes to Z actually doing his freaking job, because Z doesn't like to work a lot. He's actually a raging alcoholic. Believe it or not, Z likes to drink. And by Z likes to drink, Z drinks a little too much, actually, if you ask me. So we're going to have someone come over here and craft these planks and really just make them do all the work for us. No. I don't know how to get rid of... Okay, well, that'll work. Don't worry about it. I believe he is actually making that workbench now. So we are really growing as a society now. Look. We were one workbench behind before where we are now. So be proud of me, Dad, because right now I'm moving up in the world. I'm literally moving stuff up in the world. In the world of Warcraft, that is. It wasn't that funny, I know. What is he doing? Oh, he's going over here. Damn it, Z. Pissing me off with your work. I knew Z would do that. Z, you were literally assigned to go over here. How dare you, Z? You betrayed us. He didn't actually betray us, but if he did, I would murder him. Z really is pissing me off, though, because we can't really progress without that workbench. Look at all that copper, though. Oh. So sexy. I lost my people. Okay, so what? Okay, I'm going to look at this build menu again. We need a workbench to really do anything. So why isn't Z doing his job? There's my stomach growling at me, telling me I'm a jerk. Okay, we need to look at our just any situation right now. Okay. Right now, we have a crude workbench. We would like to get maybe a carpenter. Carpenter would be nice, but I would really like a stone carver, but we need to actually think about our society and really think about what they need. We would need a carpenter to carpet stuff. You know what carpenters do. I don't know what carpenters do. And Z needs to get better at his job because Z is a terrible person. Okay. You will use the pine plank and you will like it. We're going to craft a workbench. We're going to find out how to craft a workbench first. We're going to make a pine workbench and you are going to like it. Somebody will come over here and do this. If nobody comes over here and does this, I don't know what to do anymore because this game really just doesn't like me anymore. You're making those, which is fine, but I don't want you to be doing that. So what happens when I say suspend? He goes over here, and I think he's actually going to make that workbench for us. So we need to specify what workbench he needs to make, or he'll just sit there and be confused forever on the workbench he wants to make. Maybe he was trying to make, Z fell asleep. As soon as we figured it out, you just fell asleep on us. Come on, Z, you're better than that. Okay, nobody's idle. We need to get drink. We have a lot of food. We don't have enough drink. So how do we make drink? I think we need to go back and look at build. And we'll build a workshop. We'll build a well. 4 of any block. We don't have blocks. Damn it. Our people are just going to die of thirst. That's what's going to happen, and I apologize for allowing that to happen to them, but they deserved it. You know they did. They had it coming. Believe it. Believe it. I had a friend who once believed it. So, okay. We're going to cancel these jobs. Okay, so that canceled. Basically, the reason why we canceled those jobs is to cause our guys to. Z, you're assigned to this. The reason we cancel those jobs is to make sure Z doesn't craft it, or we don't want to be using our planks on stuff like wooden floors, due to the fact that basically we're in the situation where all our planks are necessary for workbenches, so we get like a distillery going on here. We really need to grow as a civilization, and if we keep screwing around, we will not grow as a civilization. So I'm just gonna have these guys craft out like that much more space for us. What does it look like down here? It's beautiful. Look at it. It's a lot of copper. Copper is good for us. Why it builds armor and other tools and utensils that our people can use. So at least we have that. Okay, so now, to make a chisel, we want to tell him to make a granite chisel. Or granite chisel. Sorry, man. English is my second language now. It's no longer my first language. So we're going to tell him to go over there and make a granite chisel, and hopefully he'll actually do it, so we can really make more stuff. So what do we need? We need a carpenter. Why do we need a carpenter? I actually don't know. We need a carpenter because we are carpentrymen. Stop it. Don't ask. And I won't tell you. Okay, so basically, the next room of sorts is our distillery. So our distillery needs to be pretty big, I'm guessing here. So, how big do we want our distillery? We really need to plan out how this is going to be. I like this music. This music's like very aggressive and abrupt, and it really shows its heart. Like, this is my music. This is my game. I made this game. I didn't make this game, but some dude did make this game, and he made this music. So that's going to be our entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, it counts for us. Okay. And then we'll carve out this area. We got rid of the walls. Looking back on that, that was an accident, but that's okay. We can get over that. We can build dirt walls again. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me look at this wall. We will build a soil wall right there and right there, just to indicate where the door is. In fact, let's just build the walls back completely, because why not? Don't you question me. Don't you question my reality either. So this is our crafting area, and this is where we'll be making all of our booze. And we really like booze as gnomes, because gnomes are just drunks. Right? Okay, so can we actually make a distillery or something like that? We need a table. That's why we need a carpenter. So why are you not making a granite chisel? Is Z sleeping? Z is sleeping right now, so that might actually explain that. I'm sorry, but Z just doesn't like us, and we really want to progress, but Z doesn't want us to, because Z's a racist. Z is also a raging alcoholic in the gnome community. That's why the dwarves will get rid of him as soon as possible. Z will no longer be a threat to the dwarven society, and will really just make Z look like a complete fool. That's fine. Z can get over it, and we'll just murder Z. Don't worry. And Z will no longer exist. Z will never exist. Wait, did it just say he's idle? Z, you're making me disappointed here. Why are you doing this to me, Z? It's really disappointing the fact that Z does not want this to work for us. So we'll make this unassigned. Hopefully somebody comes over here and realizes that we need a granite chisel. Why do we need a granite chisel? Due to the fact that if we don't get a granite chisel, we can't make our carpenter thing. Right? I believe that's it. Yeah, chisel. We need a chisel. Come on, get over here. Anybody. Anybody and everybody would be nice right now when it comes to creating this chisel. Maybe Z won't do... Okay, actually, I think I understand what's going on here. Basically, Z won't build this due to the fact that, I keep saying due to the fact, and I actually like it. You know what? No, I'm not criticizing myself anymore. I am a wonderful person. I'm strong, and leave me alone. Anyways, maybe if we tell Z to do these two things, Z will go, yep, that's it. That's the problem. Z doesn't like crafting that stuff because Z's not whatever it takes to make that. So now we can actually start making the stuff. And hopefully we'll become stronger as a civilization. And we'll actually grow and create more. And be happy with what we've done. And I'm happy with what we've done so far, so you should be too. We do need someone to come over here and build more planks. That'd be nice. So who else on our list can actually make? I believe the woodcutters should be able to. They're stocking items. The priority of this is so much higher than just stocking an item, so I'm going to make it priority number 1. And the woodcutter should come over here and really start... Oh, it's also suspended. So who's the woodcutter? Who is our woodcutter? Wick. What does a woodcutter do, Wick? Tell me. Tell me, Wick. What does your family do for a living? You do all that stuff. So Wick, you really need to get over here and start working on this. Wick, this is your job. Where are you, Wick? I need you, Wick. Okay, now Wick is over here. Now we're pumping out stuff. I believe we can actually make our... Yes, we can. We can make a carpenter, and now we are actually progressing. Who would have known? This room's actually really small for what I need it to do. So I'm probably going to expand it out like more that way. That sounds like a good idea, actually. What happened? Where did my people go? Why are we looking over here? I don't want to look over there. I want to look over here and create another civilization of sorts. So we'll have our people come over here and mine the shit out. And wow, that's a very aggressive way of saying that, but they will mine the shit out. And when they do, you'll be impressed. Why will you be impressed? I don't know, man. Don't question what I say. It's not healthy that you sit there and question who I am and what I do. Okay, so we're gonna make it that big. They'll come in here, start cutting down stuff, destroying the walls, really making us angry. That's fine though, because we need our stuff to be made. And he'll keep... Did you make another crude workbench? I don't know what he's doing right now, but hopefully he's making something really nice for us. So we'll craft more pine planks and really just start growing as a society. And now we'll get our people over here to build this carpenter. And then we will actually have a functioning society. Hopefully, at least. That was the plan of this entire situation. So we put it there, and then we build it, and if we build it, they will come. And when they come, we will sit there and rob them of what they have because we don't like them. We got our workbench, we got our chair, we got the chisel. It's about to be made, it's about to be chiseled up in this house, and then we'll create another type of world where we don't really pay attention. Okay. So that is where I want to thank you for watching, because this is where we're going to end the episode. Yeah. I want to thank you again for watching, because I thank you a million times when it comes to my viewers. Keep on supporting that Let's Play community, and peace out!